Hi. Have you ever woken up in the morning and unable to move your neck at all? Has your neck ever feel locked up in a crooked position for days or weeks? Does your neck problem happen so frequently that it affects your work, sleep, or other activities? This is a common condition known as wry neck or torticollis. There are three common types of wry neck. The first one is muscular. The muscle around the neck can tighten from sustained posture and repetitive movements. This is very common if your work requires prolonged sitting. For example, office worker, Uber or truck drivers, etc. People are anxious can also develop tension around the neck muscle from shallow breathing as well. As the muscle tighten up and develop the trigger points, the blood circulation blocked and the muscle tissue cannot function properly. That's why we need to manually release these tight muscles.
Now, what we're going to do is try to find the tight muscle around your anterior, like front of your neck. So one of the most popular one or most common one is the SCM. So basically, where is the SCM located is, which attached from the collarbone, like the collarbone or sternum, to the behind the ear. So what we can do is we can ask the patient to turn his head a little bit, so the SCM will bulge up like this one. This one here is the SCM. And there's another muscle which called the scalene. Scalene is located close to SCM as well, so which is attached from the neck to the underneath the clavicle and to the first rib, second rib. Yeah. So what we're trying to do is trying to find small tight spots around the neck. So you can start from the upper part of your neck and with a gentle hand go down. Let's see if there's any tight spots. Okay, so this one here is slightly tight here. This is fine. Good. Okay, so basically what we found is this tight spot here. So what we're going to do is try to release it. We'll have to find the tight spot again. And then we'll push onto this tight spot slightly. Not too much, otherwise the patient is going to be in excruciating pain. Hold there and go along the muscle fiber. And like that.
So the second type of wry neck could be caused by facet joint. Facet joint is a joint which connects the vertebrae from above and below. There's a small piece of cartilage which usually sits inside the facet joint, but sometimes the cartilage will get trapped outside and unable to get back in. This condition is relatively common in younger age group, and we can help the cartilage to get back in by using hands-on method to open up the joint space. This condition typically responds well to manipulation and tends to recover within 3 to 7 days.
So the second type of wry neck could be caused by facet joint. So what we're going to do is we can do a chiropractic adjustment. So first thing we'll ask of course, cervical manipulation can be some kind of risky. Before that, we'll go through a thorough examination to rule out any sinister problem and try to reduce the risk of having any side effects of the after neck adjustment. So right now, after that, we'll start doing the adjustment. So in this case, it's like C2 facet joint problem. So what we need to do is we adjust the C2. So from here, that's good. Okay, you okay with that? Yep. Do you have any dizziness, nausea, this kind of sensation? Okay, now I need you to take a deep breath in and out. That's good.
The third type of wry neck can be caused by disc. So that is an intervertebral disc between vertebrae. With degeneration, usually after middle age, people may get bulging disc which compresses the spinal nerve root. Neck pain from disc tends to be more painful and can last for 2 weeks or more. So we need to be more careful as nerve injury may result in permanent damage and sometimes it may require surgery. Although this may sound horrible, often this bulging is overdiagnosed. Even if you have a scan that shows this bulging, most of the time it may not be the real case of your pain. In fact, the real cause of your neck pain may not even in the neck. The chance is that you may have some tight spot, for example, in your shoulder or other body parts, causing all the symptoms that mimics a bulging disc. This is so common that I urge you to see us before you consider medication, injection or surgery. We will run a whole body assessment to make sure you are on the right track. If you want to know more about us, please make sure you like our Facebook and visit our website. There are plenty of useful videos and resources that you can help yourself or at home or at work. If you have any questions, you can email me by adrian@painfreephysio.com or call me at 1-800-115-995. 1800-115-995. We sincerely wish you pain-free.